What's going on, guys? Another day of training, another day of getting better. So today I was at work, of course, working every work day from 8 to 4, and it was a very difficult day in the office, if you could say. I don't work in an office, I work in a reception, but there was a very difficult situation that took a lot of mental, I don't know how to phrase it. It was difficult. It was a difficult situation. Of course, there's confidentiality, so I can't talk too much about it, but it was mentally difficult to be a part of for a long time. A little bit draining. But now the workday is finished. I try not to take work with me away, when I finish. But until I take off the uniform. When I take off the uniform, I'm normal me again, but I'm still wearing the uniform underneath this shirt. But yeah, going to train today. Second day of prep for the Strongman Champions League contest called Iceman that's held in Finland. Now, I'm very excited. It's not 100%. But it's very likely. But I was the number one pick of Magnus. He sent my profile to, or told the Champions League about me, and they haven't replied yet. So, but it seems, since they contacted Magnus about hey, do you have an athlete that's keen to compete? And I'm the number one pick, so it just makes sense. And anyway, I'm prepping for it. I'm training for it. If there comes new news in the next days, whatever, I'll take it like a man. But now I'm going to train. I'm training Yoke and Conan's wheel. So I'm going to Jägerbol, the gym Jägerbol. I love Thor's Power Gym. I love Jägerbol. They both have their pros and cons. One little con about Thor's Power Gym is that when I finish work at 4 o'clock and I go to the gym, it is usually packed with people, for such a small gym. And the moving events, the grass where you train moving events, yoke, farmers, frame, whatever, it is so occupied by people that it's, you can't get in a set almost. I've had multiple times, so many times, had a situation where I'm going with farmers or yoke as fast as I can, with heavy weights, and I'm going as fast, and then all of a sudden somebody is on their phone and just walks in front of me on the grass, and I have to toss the implements away, because just to not injure this person or myself. So that has been a problem that's getting worse and worse the more popular the gym gets and the more members it has. So when I'm training moving events now, I prefer to do them in Jägerbol because it's in the middle of the gym. You can't miss it if a guy is training it there. The other one is sort of in a dim lit area that kind of needs security bans, to be honest. But that's just constructive criticism. But and my opinion, there's pros and cons with everything. But I've had this situation many times, and it's so frustrating when it happens. When you're in a working set, you're supposed to do this, for X amount of meters, and you're trying to do everything you can, and somebody just walks in your way. It's it's so frustrating. Training today. Yoke walks, yoke, and also carrying a yoke in my arms to simulate the Conan's wheel. So I'm going to be loading up to some weight. And strongman event training, it's more fun, a little bit more fun. So, fun times, it's going to be fun prepping for a new contest, prepping for Champions League. If this doesn't come, I feel like this is too big. I feel like this is too good to be true. Like something's gonna come where I'm not picked, or they don't want me, or something. We'll see. But I really want to go out there and show what I can do. I feel like also my thinking is getting better towards that. Like I used to think like in the Magnus Classic before, in November, like I don't belong here. But recently I've been telling myself, no, like you are the best, and believe you are the best, and you have the capacity to be the best. And it's made a big difference, sort of like sometimes just this confidence boost in a way. Just trying to change your mentality from thinking negatively about me, you know, like I don't belong or I'm nothing compared to this guy or this guy, and just try to think, you know, I am the future strongest here, in a way, like, or I am the strongest, you know. It's, yeah, it's been nice. I'm experimenting with it. It's getting better. I'm feeling better. It's more confidence, so that's great. Yeah, traffic isn't too bad today, hooray! So I'll be there probably in about 5 minutes. All right, I'll see you guys in the Yagabol, the nest of giants. All right, guys, we made it to the gym. First exercise I'm doing is safety squat bar squats. I think it was 3 sets of 4 reps with 150 kilograms. Now I'm using a belt and there's no pauses in the bottom, nothing. But I really feel like I, you know, discovered the way, the movements of the safety bar squats last time I was training. So they're feeling a lot better. They're feeling a lot more smooth, a lot more natural in a way. So yeah. At 4 reps, yeah. There we go. Feels pretty good. Can't complain. It's yeah, a bit of the lower body sessions in the past few weeks not been going well. Alright, so next thing I'm doing is the safety bar good morning. So with the same bar, pretty cozy. 115 kilograms for 3 sets of 6 reps with a belt. So let's see how that goes. Trying to imagine that I'm, you know, pushing my ass into the face of a midget. Whoa, that was very, very easy. I kind of feel like I should increase the weight, but we'll increase it next week. Alright guys, so now the next thing I'm training is the Conan's wheel simulation, Conan's circle. So I have a yoke that's I've put up to the weight of 160 kilograms, and I'm going to walk with that for 30 meters, so front and back here. Walk with it like this. Now, Conan's wheel usually in competitions is about 250 to 300 kilograms in the arms, but we're going to ramp up the weight, you know, each week. So, yeah, done pretty well in this event in the past. So yeah, let's go do it. I've never trained this though. The last summer I trained it with an axle that I put on 2 pillars, 2 boxes, lifted it up and walked with it in circles outside. But now I'm going to try this, just a yoke indoors, front and back. That wasn't too hard. That was great. Good stuff. Didn't even put any chalk on. I'll do it for the next set, but that's good. That's great. Some very, very copyrighted music playing in the background here, so I'm going to try to talk as much and not leave much room for blah 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 for the music to kick in. So the next thing I'm doing is Yoke marching. My coaching, just introduced me to this. It's what he did in prep for the Viking, and he absolutely dominated the conans wheel in the Viking competition that we both competed in. So yeah, it's about 20 to 30 seconds just in place marching, and yeah, gonna put on the timer here, and yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, that was weird. I accidentally just did 20 seconds. That's weird. I stepped on my phone. Nothing happened to it though. Just a little bit on the toe, but whatever. Good stuff. New stuff. I could feel that if I'm gonna push myself, yeah, I think that's probably very beneficial. All right, guys. Next thing I'm doing, got some dark chocolate in my mouth. Next thing I'm doing is yoke runs. Now, this is the first yoke that I've done since, you know, I was thinking it back, like there were no yokes in any competition except for the strongest men in Iceland. I wasn't competing in that, but in the other 3 competitions that I participated in 2023, there was no yoke. So this is the first yoke that I do since August 2022. But yeah, I feel I'm a little rusty, but just gotta train it. Whew. Yeah, it's been a while, feel a bit rusty. By the way, this is 260 kilograms, so we're starting off pretty light. I'm trying to find, I just remember, you're supposed to place it over both, try to have it off over as much of an area on your back as possible, so the shoulders as well, not just the traps. Oh yeah. So, we train it, we get better, we increase it every week. That felt a lot better. Better than the first set. Good stuff. tiny bit wobbly there in the end, but I'm feeling what keeps me a little bit stable is to remember to push the yoke a little bit, just give it a little bit of pressure to make sure it doesn't swing all over the place. I never truly tried that before, so yeah, I think it's definitely important, and what I'm going to continue to do moving forward, to remember to push it, to keep it stable so that it don't, all over the place. Cool. Ow. Now, the final exercise I'm doing is back extensions. Once again, I've never used this glute ham raise machine, back extension machines here in Yakabo before. It's made for shorter people than the one in Thor's Power Gym, but we'll make do. I would like my legs to be a little bit further back, but what are you gonna do? So we're doing 2 sets of 10 reps here, holding a 25 kilogram plate. There we go. All right, yeah. Almost finished. 1 set more, and I'll see you guys in the car. Super successful training session. So yeah, great training session. Happy with it. Yeah, as soon as I have a goal, it seems, I have something in mind now, Strongman Champions League, I feel just a lot more focused, driven, and a lot more spirit and fury and passion in me for the workouts somehow. Like, it's just, yeah, I need to have something upcoming. Or not that I need it, but the off-season training it's just different to me for some reason. It's harder for me to get into that mindset, knowing that I'm trying to cut body fat and everything. So yeah, but one thing that my nutrition coach told me to do was to add pre-workout 300 milligrams of caffeine before workout, and I was just like, wow. But wait a minute, I haven't inhaled, I haven't consumed, was the word I'm looking for, consumed any sort, why is it so hard for me to talk? I haven't consumed any kind of caffeine for the past 2 years. Like nothing, nada, not Pepsi, not Coke, not a cup of coffee, nor pre-workout energy drink, nothing. Like, I decided to cut out caffeine and nicotine, as I talked about in December, that I've been over 2 years now without it. And so I asked him, is it necessary? Because I'm not really that into adding caffeine to my plan. But I told him I will, if you think it will increase better my performance. And he said, well, a lot of things have caffeine that you don't know about, like dark chocolate. I was like, what? So yeah, about 100 grams of dark chocolate has about 60 to 70 milligrams of caffeine. And I was like, what? I was at work when I read this, and I lost a lot out of my mouth, which is fuck, the beginning, fuck. I couldn't believe it, that there's caffeine in dark chocolate. I had no idea. I hadn't even given it enough thought. And yeah, so I have apparently been consuming caffeine, since I started with my nutritionist, and I just had no idea. I consume about 45 grams of caffeine a day. Oh no, of dark chocolate, I mean. So, you know, that's probably around 30 to 40 milligrams of caffeine, which is like half a cup of coffee, I think, or something around that. But yeah, so I might as well just add pre-workout, but I'm not gonna go back to eat, like drinking energy drinks or coffee or nothing. I'm just gonna keep it up, you know, not consuming any caffeine in, you know, those forms, but I will add a pre-workout since he says it will increase my performance and that it has things in it, you know, that helps. You know, it's not just caffeine for like stimulation, it's also more, you know, minerals and stuff, and, you know, BCAAs, all kinds of good stuff. So I'm gonna listen to him. Next time I go by the supplement store, perform.is, perform.is, I'm gonna buy a pre-workout. I'm like sad. I feel corrupted and and tainted. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, reality check. You know, you never know like where things can hide that you don't know about. Excuse me, may I get into the lane here? Yes, thank you. Yeah, driving to the new home. I haven't shown you guys the new place. I gotta show it to you. Well, probably the weekend, but the next weekend I'm gonna have to paint my old place and, you know, and put some stuff in the holes of where I put nails in for pictures and stuff. But work, endless work. Yeah. I mean, you know, success and rewards come to those who deserve it. I'm trying to, like, that's what I believe. So yeah, keep working and you will be rewarded. And I'm gonna keep doing that. But yeah, otherwise I'm gonna cut the video over there. I've rambled on. I love rambling. I love talking. I can just, these things just come out naturally. So my mind feels a bit foggy right now though. I'm gonna go head home and eat. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a fantastic week and an even better weekend. You know, I had a feeling that somebody had a birthday this year. All right, guys. See you guys later. Mwah. Yeah.